Dude, I get paired against real life Nib all the time. It's like the third time in 3 streams, I think. I can target the reversal as the copy. Yeah, if I'd reversal the spiral, I'd probably win. Hey, it's not that bad.
Toss a coin to your streamer, oh valley of Twitch chat, oh valley of Twitch chat, oh oh oh.
If only all those UW players had used Gab's broken list, they would never lose to Tamor. Reclamation. If you aren't playing this list, you're hemorrhaging equity.
It's true. Hey, Spike went 10-5 and he farmed Teamer Wreck most of the tournament. Also, thanks for the +5, Adam. Alright, maybe cutting a bunch of Birth of Miletus without adding a land was not too greedy. That's a good draw. I guess I could have played Omen instead of second Narset. Not sure why I didn't do that. Oh well. Needed that one pretty badly. I didn't react to Narset right away. Because that Shark Typhoon. Looks like they don't have Shark Typhoon. Salut Maître Jinx, je joue le dernier PT4 le samedi après-midi. I'll be playing the last PT. Starts in the afternoon. Oh, it's kind of annoying. I guess I should have plus to Fairy. I got greedy. No, I'm in kind of a crappy spot. I mean, not super crappy. I guess if I draw lands, if I draw an on-tap plan, I can shatter the sky on their turn. Or not. Yeah, I'm trying to keep Vita up because of because of casualties of war. That worked out. The fairy was good. Why not ECD? Yeah, because I want to keep 2 mana up. Why not bounce Omen? Because of Yorion. And it cost me 2 mana. And I'm not sure I'm going to have the 2 mana. But maybe it was better. Alright, pretty good spot here. You just Shark Typhoon, that's a bit scary. Ouais, je vais streamer avec un petit délai de 5 minutes, je pense. Just casting an arrow. Oh, flex. Cast your own right away so they have a blocker for Shark Typhoon. They might have Growth Spiral in hand, but yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna get back now. I'm gonna keep the Fairy and play this way. They can't cast Growth Spiral if they have one stuck in hand. Is 5 minutes big enough of a delay? I'm not sure. I think it's got to be enough, but who knows?
A 16 turn clock? Oh yeah. I completely forgot.
The Urion lock. The soft lock. Well, I guess I need to blink the Fairy to keep playing Urion every turn. Oh well. More Whirling Denial against the Sharks. Problem with Whirling Denial is it's really inefficient. It's pretty expensive. It's hard to have the mana at the right time, I think. Alright, I really like Dispute and Reversal in this matchup. You want at least the Disputes and the Reversal. Then it's like Gust or Veto. I think you want the 2 vetoes. Are we gonna get some hot takes on Twitter? Not hot takes, just apparently people just... I was just saying I might just state the obvious because apparently it has to be said. Like people are calling this tournament a fake PT. People are calling this tournament a PT. It's just as far as I'm concerned, anyway, it's the online equivalent of the tournaments we had earlier this year in Brussels and Arizona, etc. That's, I mean, it's about you qualify about the same way. It's about the same caliber of player, about the same price pool. But it's pretty straightforward, but apparently people were just going nuts about trying to figure out what it was. Like probably a bit less prestigious because people are probably not trying as hard, but yeah, that's pretty much what that tournament was, I think. I don't think it was a fake PT. I mean, if you don't want, I think it's just a lot of people are just, I mean, understandably people are upset at Wizards and OP and they just take it out on whatever they can and complain about whatever they can and everything. Alright, I don't know if I'm supposed to jam here or... let's see. Is it better to play Teferi first or Narset first? I think I would have figured it out by now. I think they might have a counter spell though. Nice counter spell. Good read. Seems like a condensed GP. You had to qualify. And I think the level of play was probably higher than... I mean, I don't play GPs. A lot of the pro players don't go to GPs. And day one of GPs are... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's like... You know, there was 3 regional players tour, and this one has 4 flights, so... I don't know, it's about the same... It's a bit less than that, but it's about that level. I think comparing these tournaments to a GP is a bit disingenuous. Is there a playoff for the best of the 4 events? No. Also, it qualifies you for the finals tour, which is a pretty big deal. What did they... Alright. I think I want to play the Archon. And then I think I want to have maybe Omen of the Sea to go as my Archon, or Dovin's Veto. I keep Omen of the Sea over Veto, but could be wrong. This matchup's kind of weird. It definitely feels like my plan is kind of... I don't have a real plan. My plan is kind of jam, have Arkansas Sun's Grace, which is kind of what, you know, just to do so I don't get tracked too bad by Thought Distortion. I snapped the Yorion off? Probably means that Thought Distortion in hand. They took it so fast. Maybe that's another reason to not minus Narset last turn right away. Maybe just try to keep it on free counters in case. Alright, I have Casualties of War, so I have to respect that. Alright, chat. Let's do it. That is not it. Alright, that's not bad. Something, a little something. Should I just try and hit Yorion? Do I care about land number 6? Probably just try and hit Yorion. Like you should just minus there when you're going to lose your Tamiyo anyways. Pretty bad play. na, 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 na. Am I sure I'm going to play this deck? I don't know. I'll see. I just got smashed by Team of Reclamation. It's not a good sign. Is Mono-Red good versus Team of Rec? It's probably close. How did top 8 go on Saturday, you mean? The modern tournament? I won. I beat Burn in the semis, I think. And I beat the same blue-red deck I beat in round 7 in the finals. And I played again yesterday and I didn't do as well. I went 4-3. I got paired against Dredge. That's not good for me. I didn't see top 16 Azorius lists. They're at 8, 11, and I have exactly 11 was the Gil Mage. Alright. I guess the Fairy plus Omen of the Sea is also exactly 11. That's probably better. Oops. It's also better if they have Extinction events somehow. They have one in the graveyard. Alright, he had 11. Alright. Can't count. How often did I play against PV? I'm not sure. I've played against him at least a couple times. Like some noises outside. Alright, I'm gonna be quote unquote reasonable and take Owen of the Sun. Timurat, really? I'm not impressed. Hardcast Full Myers Knight. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna play Guard Mage and see what they do about it. I don't know. I think it was like an online player store, basically. I think just, kind of like the player store we had earlier this year, except online, so it's a bit different. That card's kind of obnoxious. I'll just get rid of ECD since they have nothing yet, and I have 4 in my deck. They probably have like Grey Merchant and stuff, right? Do I need to glass casket any of these creatures? Not really. I had a bit less money, but there's one more tournament. Also, I think it was a bit flatter, so I don't know what the overall prize pool was. I'd have to look up the numbers, or if someone has the numbers, like, what was the price pool for one of the flights, and what was the price pool for one of the regional pairs tour? It also qualifies you for the final tour, right? Which is pretty big deal. Or was a pretty big deal. I don't know if it still is. I kind of lost track of what gets you what, and it's first for meaning good in this deck. I was thinking about that. I was thinking first of meaning could be good, yeah. I've had it before. I don't have it right now. It's a bit slow. You don't always have time for it, but it could be good, yeah. Because you have some really dead cards in some matchups, and yeah. I can see first for meaning. I was actually thinking about that yesterday. Maybe I'll see if I can play one or two. Doesn't matter, that's 4 flights. I mean, it matters how many players are played in each and what's the prize pool for each. I also think the prize pool for these online tournaments, I think they scale for, but I could be wrong about that. I hope they scale, because I think the one I'm going to play is going to have a lot of players. I'll try to play Narset first. Oh. Playing the last one, I'm playing PT4. Alright, Eduardo says 600k for the regional Spearser plus 250k for the finals. And these one have... Yeah, because it was like 150 for Japan, 2 and 250. No, what was it exactly? I don't remember. No. I mean, obviously they cut like almost 2 million in prize pool from all the tournaments. That's still yeah. Let's see. They only guarantee min cash, no scaling. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm bound by my contract. Yeah. I've been real quiet about how it's a disgrace that they're slashing the PT funds. We'll see. I feel like I'm always trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. Like last year I was like, well, it's the first year of esports, you know, give them a year. Now it's like, to be fair, they made a lot of improvements, honestly. If you take out COVID out of the equation, I thought the regional piercer was a pretty good way to do it, and I felt like there were, I don't know, I thought there were a lot of improvements from last year to this year. Are they gonna have, did they have the cat and oven? I don't think they play these cards, right? Probably not. Gus doesn't seem very good. It's very easy to improve when you're minus infinite, to be fair, yeah. I have a theory. Playing so much Dota and seeing how Dota makes me feel sometimes. And, you know, obviously I could be way off base. And it's mostly based on my Dota experience. But I think that a lot of people who get mad at Wizards too are... Sometimes I wonder if they're not just upset at themselves for some of the choices they made, and they just kind of... Because I know what made me think, when I know when I play Dota, and I play too much Dota, I feel like I'm wasting my time. And then when I have a bad game of Dota, it like makes it that much worse, and I'm like, puts me in a bad mood. And I think there's, and it's different for me because I've had like lots of success and I've been really fortunate. So I haven't had that was magic really. But I feel like, I wonder if that's not what's happening for some of the Magic players. I can't relate to that Magic-wise because I've either like done well when I was invested, or when I was not so invested, I didn't do super well, and then I started streaming, and it obviously went really well for me, and I got into MPL in the world. So, it's possible someone hears me say that and they're like, well, that's just peak privilege and Gab's just giant asshole. But I'm just doing the comparison to when I think about how I feel after Dota and like investing so much time for nothing and then being disappointed and like making everything worse. It is true Dota is toxic and you have lousy teammates or whatever, and yeah, I mean Dota is like it's made for being I agree, like it makes everything like 10 times worse or whatever, but I feel like when I did what I needed to do, I took care of the stuff I needed to do, and I played like 1 or 2 game here and there, and I don't feel that way. But when I play like a ton of Dota and, kind of don't take care of what I'm supposed to take care of, and, then I feel like, I don't know. But maybe it's like, maybe I just feel that way because just Dota it's like, makes you be toxic and stuff. McKee says, I uninstalled today, couldn't handle the tilt. Yeah, I was thinking about uninstalling the other day. You just have to be in a good mindset. Yeah. I guess it's my point was not super fair because it's just kind of disheartening when people make people in charge of the game just make poor decisions after poor decisions, and I guess I'm kind of like probably just victim blaming against it. I mean, I also blame Wizards, but yeah. Just classic rambles. Can't put a thought together. Fiend Artisan. What a pain. This Blast Zone's pretty good. We gotta try and find a Yorion though. Oh, sure, I'll keep it. How bad can it be? Yeah, honestly, the Dota community is like bad. I mean, I'm sure it's the same for all those MOBAs, but streamers have bad attitude, most of them. Like even the pro players, some have a good attitude. I've been watching Crit stream. Like sometimes he gets a bit upset, but he's mostly good. And it's not like they're like the ones when I say they're bad all the time, but they'll definitely like, you know, lash out more than they should and be toxic more than they should and stuff. And obviously when you play games, it's so bad. I actually was pretty bad in one of my games yesterday, which I usually not, but I guess it happens sometimes. And I wasn't like insulting my teammates, but I was like, you know, kind of one thing I do is like after stuff happens, I'll be like, why didn't you TP? When you have a team fight that lasts for like 30 seconds or a minute and you have your carry that had a TP and doesn't TP in to fight, I'm like, man, you should have TP'd instead of telling him, while the fight is going on, just TP, dude. I say after it all happened. So that part's like... I used to be really bad with my friends. Ravitz and Finkel won't play with me anymore. I think Finkel would play with me. But he usually plays with Ravitz, and Ravitz doesn't want to play with me anymore, which is, I can't really blame him. How come no Castle Ardenvale in this deck? Because you already have Omen. I think Blue Castle's... Like, usually I think when I'm using Castle, I'd rather be using Blue Castle, basically. KG, thanks for the 17 months, appreciate it. Should I just let them have it? Probably. There's actually a Discord room called Nassif's Crying Corner. Is it?
Je peux apprendre à...
Is that what it's called, or did you mic this? Tilt? Is it my tilt? Wait. Let's see what the rooms are called. I don't know about the Crying Corner one. What did they have in play? Nothing. The Lane Bros, yeah. HUIK, there's Finkel's EV Tragedy, Nassif's Tilt Asylum, and Rabbit's Endless Disappointment something. That's the name of like the channel, the chat rooms. Yeah, I mean, they're not wrong. Yeah. No, I mean, they gave me a lot of chances, and I got a bit better, but not enough, and understand. I mean, it's probably not fun to play with me sometimes.